Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a challenge that's taken the fitness world by storm. Walking 10,000 steps every single day. But what really happens to your body and mind if you stick with it for a whole month? Is it just a trendy number, or does it genuinely transform your health? I decided to find out for myself, and I'm taking you along for the journey. We're going to cover everything from weight loss and muscle tone to mental clarity and sleep quality. So, if you've ever wondered whether this simple habit can make a big difference, you're in the right place. Let's get started. First things first, where did this magic number, 10,000 steps, even come from? It might surprise you to learn it wasn't born out of a scientific study. It actually originated in Japan in the 1960s as a marketing campaign for a pedometer. The name of the device, Manpo-kai, literally translates to 10,000 steps meter. It was catchy, easy to remember, and sounded like a solid goal, and it just stuck. But just because it started as a marketing slogan doesn't mean it's not effective. Modern research has since backed up the numerous benefits of hitting this daily target. It's a fantastic benchmark for moving from a sedentary lifestyle to an active one. For most people, it's a challenging but achievable goal that encouraged consistency. So, week 1 began. And honestly, it was a bit of a shock. I consider myself reasonably active, but I quickly realized how much of my day is spent sitting down. On my first day, without making a conscious effort, I barely hit 4,000 steps. Getting to 10,000 required some serious planning. I started taking the stairs instead of the elevator, parking further away from the grocery store entrance, and pacing around while on phone calls. The biggest change was adding a dedicated 30 to 40-minute brisk walk to my daily routine. The first few days, my legs felt a little tired, and I was more aware of my feet than ever before. But physically, the most immediate effect I noticed was on my energy levels. That mid-afternoon slump I usually fought with a cup of coffee? It started to disappear, replaced by a feeling of alertness from my lunchtime walk. It felt good, but I knew the real changes would take more time. Entering week 2, things started to feel less like a chore and more like a habit. My body adapted. The slight muscle soreness was gone, and my walking pace naturally got a bit faster. I was genuinely starting to look forward to my daily walks. It became my dedicated me time, a chance to listen to a podcast, an audiobook, or just clear my head and disconnect from screens. This is where I noticed the first major mental health benefit. The simple, rhythmic act of walking is incredibly meditative. It helped me process my thoughts and significantly reduced my day-to-day stress levels. I found myself feeling calmer and more centered. On the physical front, while I didn't see a dramatic drop on the scale yet, my clothes started to feel a little looser around the waist. My sleep also improved dramatically. I was falling asleep faster and waking up feeling more rested. This makes sense. Physical activity and exposure to natural daylight are both proven to help regulate your circadian rhythm, which is your internal body clock. By week 3, the results were becoming much more visible. This is when the magic really started to happen. I hopped on the scale and was down about 3 pounds. Now, that might not sound like a huge number, but it was healthy, sustainable weight loss without any drastic changes to my diet. The key here is the calorie deficit. Walking 10,000 steps burns, on average, between 300 to 500 calories, depending on your weight and pace. Over a week, that adds up to a significant number. More than the weight, I noticed a change in my body composition. My legs felt stronger and more toned, and my overall posture improved. I was standing up straighter without even thinking about it. Another cool thing I noticed was my creativity. If I was stuck on a problem at work, I'd go for a quick walk, and often, the solution would just pop into my head. This phenomenon is backed by science. Walking has been shown to boost creative thinking by up to 60%. It gets the blood flowing to your brain and helps you make new connections. And just like that, we were in the final stretch week 4. By this point, walking 10,000 steps felt completely natural. It was an integrated part of my day, not an extra task. If I had a particularly busy day and was short on steps by the evening, I'd find myself walking around my living room just to hit my goal. The discipline I built was real. The final weigh-in showed a total loss of about 5 pounds for the month. But honestly, the number on the scale felt like the least important reward. My cardiovascular health felt leagues better. I could walk up a steep hill without feeling winded, something that would have been a struggle a month ago. My resting heart rate had also dropped by a few beats per minute, which is a great indicator of a more efficient heart. My mood was consistently better, my stress levels were lower, and I had more energy than I'd had in years. I felt physically stronger, mentally clearer, and genuinely happier. It is amazing how such a simple change can have such a profound ripple effect across every area of your life. So, what's the final verdict after walking 10,000 steps every day for a month? It's 100% worth it. It's not a magic bullet, but it is a powerful catalyst for positive change. It's the ultimate gateway habit. It proves to you that you can commit to a goal and see it through, which builds the confidence to tackle other healthy habits, like improving your diet or trying new workouts. The key is consistency. Some days will be harder than others, but just putting one foot in front of the other is all it takes. If 10,000 steps feels too daunting, start with 5,000 and work your way up. The best exercise is the one you'll actually do. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. This challenge taught me that you don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment to completely change your health. All you need is a good pair of shoes and the decision to start moving. I'm definitely going to keep this habit going. Maybe not obsessing over the exact number every single day, but ensuring that a good long walk is always a part of my routine. If you're feeling inspired to take on the 10,000 step challenge yourself, here are a few quick tips to help you succeed. First, get a fitness tracker or use an app on your phone. Seeing your progress in real time is incredibly motivating. Second, break it up. You don't have to do it all at once. A 15-minute walk in the morning, 20 minutes at lunch, and another 15 minutes in the evening can get you there. Third, make it enjoyable. Find a great podcast series, create a motivating playlist, or call a friend to walk and talk. And finally, don't get discouraged if you miss a day. Just get back on track the next day. It's about building a sustainable lifestyle, not a perfect record. Thank you so much for watching and for coming along on this month-long journey with me. I hope this has inspired you to get out there and get walking. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you tried the 10,000 step challenge? What were your results? Let's chat about it down below. Stay active, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.